Hello everyone. It is nearly 1:30 in the afternoon and I just wasn't able to say good morning to you because there was just too much noise with the project going on. But that's okay because I'm here now, and yes, what I need to do today is I need to do something with all of these, whoops, I thought that was going to fall, all these green peppers. Yes, I've already, have plenty of canned green peppers, and yeah, so I didn't want to can anymore. And so I kind of sat down this morning since I couldn't say good morning to you guys, and I thought, what could I do with these? I didn't want to freeze them because I'm running low on freezer space, and my husband just ordered more beef. I don't know what's up with that, but that's what it is, right? So I thought, okay, what can I do with these? And then I decided that I would dehydrate them. I have never dehydrated fresh green peppers before, but I thought I have dehydrated peas, I have dehydrated carrots and onions and all sorts of vegetables, but I just never really thought about doing green peppers. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take these over to my sink, I'm going to cut them, and I'm going to get them prepped for the dehydrator, and then I am going to show you this handy dandy little contraption that I have that, you know what? Yeah, really makes life easier. Okay, got them all washed, got them all cut, got everything, yeah, all cleaned up and everything. And I quartered most of these because some of them were really big. And the only reason I did that is because of how I'm going to chop them. And that is what I wanted to show you. This is what I have. It's a Vidalia Chop Wizard Pro Max. I know it's probably backwards for you guys. But yes, it comes with 3 different blades. So this is this one I'm going to be using today. It's if you look at my finger, the squares are quite nice, they're quite large. And then it comes with these that are long, so if you can see that. And then it comes with a very small one, which you can see how little those are. And it's very simple because, let me get this put together for you, and you can see what I'm talking about then, right? And that is, you just have this, and this is the top. You set your bell pepper or whatever, onion, whatever you're chopping, and it just simply chops them perfectly every single time. So it's very quick. And then on the side of this, you can shake it down, and there's actually, it says 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cups, so you can even measure out what it is if you need to know exactly. But anyways, I thought this would be a good way of having a nice uniform size to go in my dehydrator. That's basically why I'm doing this. I would never pull this out to cut up 1 bell pepper. But I do for onions because it just makes them a perfect size every time. But yes, and then what's nice about the newer model is this little thing right here. It's a little piece of, and no, this is not sponsored. I just have to tell you about it because this is probably one of my favorite gadgets that I have ever purchased. Is that it comes right off like this, and so it cleans it automatically just by taking that off. It does come with, which I don't know where it is. Hold on. Well, now I don't even see it. It comes with, it comes with like a little plastic fork thing that you can scrape because you will get vegetable stuff built up in this. But this, by having this on there, it takes care of that, and that's what I like. I had their old model, and yeah, it kind of got in a little accident and cracked and could not be used again. So yeah, that's probably, otherwise this thing is going to last for years and years. That was just a fluky thing that happened to me, of course, and so I had to buy a new one. But that's how much I like this gadget, because I went out and bought a new one because, yeah, the other one totally broke. And so, yes, I just got this off of Amazon. So, yeah. I can put a link below so that you can look at it, because I honestly don't even remember what I paid for it. But I bought this I bought my first one probably about 6 years ago. That lasted about 3 years, and this is 3 years old. But like I said, the only reason that broke was because of my stupidity. So anyways, because it is very heavy duty. It is very heavy duty. So I'm just going to ahead and get this done and get this into my dehydrator. And I thought if you wanted to, we can go outside and we can see just what's been accomplished. And if you notice, yes, I am at my back door, my side door here. And yeah, we can use it now. But doesn't this look nice? The stairs are done, and the stair rails are done, and the lights are up, and we still have to get another piece of siding there. He just didn't have enough, so he's going to have to get some more. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I did want to explain that we decided to go with the different vertical siding on the side. Mainly because we couldn't exactly match up the siding that was originally on the house. So this, we thought, well, it's underneath here. It's kind of, you know, it'll look fine. So that's why we did that. Now, as you can see on the peak here, it looks really good. It blends in with the house siding really well. The problem is that from up here, you really can't tell too much, but it is about 3/4 of an inch narrower than the house siding. They don't make it this extra wide anymore. And so, yeah, that's why we made the decision we did, because it would have looked pretty funky, you know, not lining up from the side to the front. But we're real pleased, and yeah, just a couple more things we have to do. They still have to put the gutters and the downspouts on, and then this back thing here, and yeah, we're going to be good to go. But I hope that you enjoyed me gabbing with you today, and yeah, I think we ought to move on to our devotion, and yeah, talk to you in just a couple minutes. For today's devotion, we're going to be reading from Philippians chapter 2, verses 5 through 8. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, did not consider it robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant and coming in the likeness of men. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death, even the death of the cross. You see, when Jesus left heaven to become a human being, he freely chose to empty himself of the privileges of deity or his divine attributes. These attributes are sometimes referred to as the three omnis: the omnipresence, the omniscience, and the omnipotence. You see, Jesus willingly left these divine attributes behind. Had he had not done so, had he have chosen instead to retain his divine privileges, he would have been able to take advantage of his position as God. But then he could not have reversed the failure of the first Adam. Jesus willingly did this for our sakes. He emptied himself to become fully human. But I want to emphasize the importance for us to understand that Jesus didn't become any less God as a result. In no way and by no means. Instead, two natures, one human and one divine, coexisted in one person. We must remember that God is unlimited by time and space, but humans, we are limited by both. God knows all things, but humans do not. God has power over all things, but humans do not. How could we reconcile the incompatibilities between these two natures? How could they possibly coexist in one being? Well, in describing what happened when Jesus became fully man, the writer of Hebrews quotes from Psalm 8, and he reads this in Hebrews chapter 2, verses 7 to 9. You have made him a little lower than the angels. You have crowned him with glory and honor and set him over the works of your hands. You have put all things in subjection under his feet. But in that he put all in subjection under him, he let nothing that is not put under him. But now we do not yet see all things put under him, but we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he, by the grace of God, might taste death for everyone. This is informing us that humans, while highly valued before God, has a status just a little lower than the angels. When Jesus took on flesh, he shifted positions from being above the angels to being below them. But the writer of Hebrews clarified that it wasn't a forever shift. Jesus took on this lower position with us, but it wasn't a permanent thing. It lasted for 33 years, and then he once again is exalted above the angels. I hope this blessed you, and in our next video, we will talk about how we also have to empty ourselves. God bless, and yeah, talk to y'all in the next video.